KOFO. Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Superstands Cleaning Service Ottawa Cyclone Basketball pregame show on 103.7 FM, 1220, and KOFO.com. Whether it's carpet, upholstery, furniture, or tile, make Superstand your cleaning man. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service today for a free estimate at 418-2463. Now for a preview of Cyclone basketball, let's go courtside and join KOFO's Gary Bateman.
And good evening, everyone, from Fort Scott High School. It's time for sub-state basketball action as the Lady Cyclones of Ottawa High gets to take on the Lady Tigers from Fort Scott. We welcome you to the Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show. This is a play-in game. The winner of this game moves on. They will play Bishop Miege on Thursday night up at Miege. The loser's season is done. Both these teams coming into to this ball game tonight with records of 3 wins and 17 losses on the season. And again, the winner will move on to play the number 1 team in the state. The other side of the bracket has the 8-9 game on Thursday night. That's being played at Independence, where Paola will travel to Independence to take on that ball club down there on Thursday. Ottawa coming off a loss at home on Friday to finish off the regular season, 51-21, to the Spring Hill Broncos. And we'll talk about that game and have a little bit more after this timeout. You're listening to the Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
When nasty dark spots and stains invade your home's floors and upholstery, wait, it's a truck, SUV. No, it's Stan's cleaning service van to the rescue. With over 40 years of experience, Stan is a superhero at battling villainous stains and spots, using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout, and tile. And VCT tile maintenance, your home will shine and smell oh so good. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463. Are you ready for spring? It unofficially starts this Saturday with the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo at the ORC Copper Building in Ottawa. And it's free. Doors open Saturday at 8:30 with KOFO gift bags to the first 200 visitors. Nearly 50 vendor demonstrations and prizes, including $500 in KOFO cash to be given away Sunday. Enjoy food from Maria's, Angry River Barbecue, and pizza time. Get a jump on spring at the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo at the ORC Copper Building this Saturday and Sunday.
Back here on the Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show. As I mentioned, Ottawa fell to Spring Hill last Friday night in the regular season finale. They stayed with the Broncos for about half of the first quarter, but then Spring Hill went on a 10-0 run, opened up a lead of 16-5 at the end of one quarter, bumped that up to 19 at the half, and won it with a running clock in the fourth period of action. Ottawa had just one player in double figures, that being Riley Titus. She finished with 11 points. Ottawa made just 6 baskets from the field in that contest, and that's something Ottawa's got to do here tonight. They've got to be able to score in order to move on. As I mentioned, both these teams come in with records of 3-17 on the season. Ottawa's wins by forfeit against Kansas City, Washington. That came just last week. Also, they beat Kansas City Christian and Topeka West. Fort Scott has beaten Coffeyville twice. Coffeyville playing tonight in another 4A play-in game up at Tonganoxie. And their other win over Bonner Springs, one of 2 common opponents these teams have. Fort Scott's win was here on their home floor. Ottawa, of course, losing to the Braves by a deuce up at Bonner. And the other common opponent, the Paola Panthers, Fort Scott lost to them 36-25, while Ottawa lost a pair of games to the Panthers. Take a break right here, come back and get you up to date on what's going on in other areas of the KOFO listening area as far as basketball tonight. You're listening to the Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Puppies, kids, and Saturday night poker parties can all wreak havoc with your home's floors and furniture. Time to call Super Stan's Cleaning Service. Stan knows a thing or two about cleaning spots and stains, because over 40 years in business, he's seen a spot or two. Using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout and tile, and VCT towel maintenance, your spots and stains won't stand a chance. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463 or on Facebook at Super Stan's Cleaning Service.
Instead of wearing the green this St. Patrick's Day, how would you like to win it? All you have to do is find the KOFO Lucky Shamrock. Starting Monday, March 4th, KOFO is giving you the chance to win $500 in cash. Just listen to the Brad Howard Early Morning Show to hear the clues that will help you find the KOFO Lucky Shamrock. Then visit our sponsor locations where the clues will be posted progressively every day. Figure out the location and you'll make your friends green with envy this St. Patrick's Day. Find the KOFO Lucky Shamrock and win $500 in cash from KOFO.
Other games tonight in area action. As I mentioned, Coffeyville and Tonganoxie playing at Tonganoxie tonight in Class 4A. And the Chieftains lead Coffeyville at halftime, 18-11. Also in girls play in Class 2A, Jayhawk Lynn is at Linden, and Maranatha Academy is at Central Heights. Boys 3A action tonight has West Franklin at Perry Lecompton. Jeff West is at Wellsville tonight. Bishop Ward travels to Santa Fe Trail. And Douglas High will be at Osage City in the Eureka substate. That's going to do it for our pregame show. We're back with more here from Fort Scott after this. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Super Stan's Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show. Tip-off is next. Ask any coach, wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Super Stan's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Super Stan's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone Basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, and by Ottawa University, Super Stan's Cleaning Service, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank. This Cyclone Basketball broadcast on KOFO is also being brought to you by Dingle & Son Mortuary, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Our Best Bank, also by C.S. Cunningham Construction, the Ottawa Herald, Hepner Appraisal Service, Ottawa High School, and Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Bones Transportation, the City of Ottawa, Brandon Iron, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, Ottawa Family Physicians, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Now let's return courtside and rejoin KOFO's Gary Bateman for Ottawa Cyclone Basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Our national anthem performed by the Fort Scott High School Pep Band. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by KOFO, our advertisers, and the member high schools of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part may be made without the written permission of the KSHSAA. Now for your starting lineups. First for the Lady Cyclones. Number 10, Lauren Curtis, a 5'6" sophomore, averaging 3 points a game. Number 11, Sophia Pickett. She's 5'10", a freshman, averaging 6 points a game. Number 12, Summer Spiegel. She's 5'5", a sophomore, averaging 6 points a game. Number 22, Riley Titus, a 5'9", sophomore, averaging 8 a game. And number 25, Kristen Evans. She's 5'7", a freshman, and she averages 4 points a game. Cyclones are 3-17 on the season, coached by Dwayne Caldwell and assisted by Tim Sipe and Leslie Spear. For Fort Scott, number 3, Ira Pryor. She's 5'6", a junior. Number 5, Ella Beth. She is 5'5", a sophomore. Number 12, Brooklyn Sheehy, 5'10", a senior. Number 22, Elena Allen, 5'7", a senior. And number 24, Sierra Stumple. She is 5'10". She is a senior. Tigers are coached by Sean Steps and assisted by Gary Floyd and Dylan Duffy. Ottawa will be in the red uniforms, black and white trim, and the Tigers in the white uniforms with red and black trim. So a lot of red, black, and white here tonight. Ottawa will move left to right as we see it here in the first half of play. In the starters, Curtis, Pickens, Spiegel, Titus, and Evans for Ottawa High. And for Fort Scott, Pryor, Bev, Sheehy, Allen, and Stumple. Tonight's opening tip-off is brought to you by Bones Transportation, a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of the Cyclone student athlete. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa. Ottawa High boys get their sub-state underway tomorrow night at home. They take on the Chinook Blue Comets. It will also be a 7 o'clock tip-off with about on the Tigers' home floor. At the time that the seeding was done, Fort Scott had one less loss than the Cyclones did, and that's what propelled them into the home game here this evening. Lauren Curtis will jump center for Ottawa High. For Fort Scott, it will be Sierra Stumple. Hope you enjoy it. We're ready for basketball. Have to be controlled by Fort Scott. Ella Beth, the sophomore, we understand she's their leading scorer. She's being guarded by Sophia Ficken as Ottawa starts out in a man-to-man. Right side, the pass goes for Allen. Allen looks for cutters out top to Pryor. Back to Allen, right wing. Now Stumple in the right corner. Stumple looks, goes back to Allen. Dishes on a give and go to Stumple. She had to go off her hands. Now ball knocked away, controlled by the Tigers. Pryor will reset the offense. Pryor bounces right side to Sheehy. Now back into the hands of Beth. Beth being given room by Ficken. She gets a pick, takes it left. Picked up now by Titus. Beth looking, nothing open on the inside. And now she'll dribble between the circles. Looks over to the coach for a play call. High post pass goes to Sheehy. Sheehy looks to Stumple. Stumple drives, gives it back to Sheehy. Sheehy puts up a jumper from 13 and hits. Tigers will show some pressure in backcourt. Evans crosses on the dribble. Gives it off in the left corner to Spiegel. Now out top it goes to Ficken. Ficken slings it to Titus, right side. Now near the Fort Scott bench, Evans. Evans gets in the post to Curtis. She'll go up, missed the shot, but a foul. Smart move by Lauren Curtis that time. She went underneath, drew the contact on Sheehy, and she'll go to the line for two. First free throw for Lauren Curtis is off the back iron. Fort Scott leads here 2-0. About a minute and a half gone here in the first. Second one for Curtis. That one's going to miss short. Rebound in the lane is going to be finally controlled by Pryor. She was fouled by Curtis. But no whistle there, and then Lauren tied her up, and the Cyclones will get the basketball back. And it comes to Spiegel out between the circles. Fort Scott's in a 2-3 zone. Spiegel looking for somebody. Goes far sideline to Titus. Down the corner, Evans. Evans has it knocked away by Pryor. She'll run it down around midcourt. And now she'll be fouled by Pryor. That'll be foul number 1 on Kyra Pryor. And the second team foul on the Tigers. Evans on the dribble. Tried to split the defenders. Instead it goes to Ficken for a 3. It's good. Sophia Ficken left wing 3, and Ottawa's on top 3-2. Up court comes Beth. Beth, top of the circle. Tried to penetrate, was cut off. Goes right side to Allen. Allen looks for Stumple down low. Now a pass knocked away by Curtis. Saved actually by the referee. Kept it in bounds and run down by Sheehy. Back into Beth's hands. Beth with the left-hand dribble. Popping out is Stumple. Stumple looking. Now she's going to get done low. That pass is stolen away. They tried to force the pass. It was knocked away and stolen. Cyclones into front court. Evans in the corner. Ficken again for 3. This one off the rim, no good. And rebounded by the Tigers. Up court quickly comes Pryor. She does not have the number. She'll give it off to Beth. Beth looking to create here. Pick from Sheehy. Beth will take it to the lane, shoot, and hit off the glass. Cyclones did not pick up on the backside that time, and it cost them. Spiegel for Ottawa. Cyclones trail 4-3. 4:40 to play, first period. Titus outside the arc. And on the corner, Spiegel. Spiegel drives the baseline. Now is in trouble. And a whistle, a tie-up, and Ottawa turns it over. First turnover on Ottawa High. And it comes to Beth. Ottawa showing pressure in backcourt. But Beth beats it easily. Takes it down the right side. Looking again to create. Dumps in the post to Stumple. Shoots on the glass and hits. Well, the height inside for Fort Scott could be a problem tonight. Tigers lead 6-3. Here's Titus, double team. Gives it off to Ficken left side. Ficken along the baseline. Runner is good. Sophia Ficken has all 5 Ottawa points. Fort Scott's lead is 1 as we're under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Beth being given room by Ficken. Now she gets a pick. This time Titus comes out on her. But Beth will take a 3. Off the rim, no good. Stumple inside for the rebound. Back out to Beth, and she's going to be called for a travel. Turnover number 3 on Fort Scott. In it comes to Evans. Evans across the timeline. Bad pass, but saved by Curtis. And somehow Ottawa came up with it. Here's Titus driving the lane and she'll be fouled. And she'll go to the line for 2. Fouls on Stumple. It's her first. 13 foul. Free throws for Riley Titus. First one up and good. In for the Tigers will be Addie Lyons, a 5'10" junior. Sheehy will go to the bench. 6-6 tie, just under 3.5 minutes to play in quarter number 1. Titus' second free throw is good also. Titus has been Ottawa's most dependable scorer here of late. Up court comes Beth, behind the back dribble. She'll take it right. Looks to get to the free throw line. Now pops the jumper, misses. Rebound, Lauren Curtis. Up court comes Evans. Long pass down court to Ficken. Drives the lane, scores off the glass. And timeout called for by the Tigers. It comes with 3:08 to play in the first quarter. Ottawa on top 9-6. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Ottawa on top by 3 here as we're back to action. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Titus. As the Cyclones showing pressure in backcourt. Fort Scott keeps trying to get the ball into Ella Beth. And they get it into her this time. Now Beth has trouble with it down the sidelines. The controls. She'll take it inside, give it off to Reed. Now back out it goes for a 3. That's around the rim and out by Allen. And a steal by Stumple. Foul on the shot is Allen. Lauren Kurtz will pick up the personal foul. And Elena Allen will go to the line for 2. 2 shots for the senior, Elena Allen. Left-hander shoots and puts a 3. Into the Cyclone lineup is Katie White. Second free throw for Allen, up and good. Makes it 9-8. Evans pushes it across the timeline. Passes tipped, but taken by Ficken. Ficken, she's doubled, gives it off to Titus. Titus for a long 3, misses short. Rebound in the lane comes to Pryor for Fort Scott. Now Pryor nearly throws it away. Finally got it to Allen, back to Pryor, and out of bounds off Pryor's knee. And the Tigers will turn it over. Cyclones to inbound. And it comes to Evans, still working against a 2-3. Spiegel barking out some instructions. 2:20 to play in the period. Ottawa leads by 1. Evans goes right side to Ficken. Right corner to White. Katie holding it high overhead. Back outside it goes to Spiegel. Spiegel drives, floater in the lane, rolls in. First 2 for Summer Spiegel, 11-8 Cyclones. In the front court comes Beth. Both teams will substitute at the next whistle. Right wing it goes to Stumple. Stumple looks, threw it away. Was it touched? Yes. White got a hand on it, so it'll stay with Fort Scott. Juliet Lane comes in for Ottawa. Also for Fort Scott, Madison Jones and Brooklyn Sheehy enter the lineup. And it comes to Sheehy. Now over goes to Jones to Beth. Beth on the left wing, skip pass to Pryor. Pryor thought about the 3, but pulls it back instead. Gets it between the circles to Beth with 1:30 to play in the first period. Beth looking for a pick and gets it, but Ottawa picks up. Beth still on the dribble. I'll reset now. Right wing it goes to Pryor. Pryor out top. That's Sheehy. Over it goes now and into the lane. And a runner no good. A foul whistled. Sheehy will go to the line. Sophia Ficken picks up her first foul. And Brooklyn Sheehy will shoot a pair. Sheehy's free throw misses. Spiegel back in for Ottawa. She'll replace Ficken. (11-8 Ottawa. And it's 7 to go in the first. Second one for Sheehy, up and good. She has 3. Evans on the dribble. Cross court it goes to Lane. Lane looking to avoid a double team. Pass is tipped but taken by White. And White will be fouled by Sheehy, and that'll be her second. Fort Scott will substitute. They'll send into the game Day Norman. Ottawa will inbound along the baseline. That's 4 team fouls on the Tigers. Evans looks, still looks, gets it out high to Titus. Riley takes it along the far sideline, looks for help, and dishes off to Spiegel. Right back to Titus. Titus gives it to Spiegel, still on the left wing. 44 seconds to play in the period. Spiegel, left wing Titus. She doesn't take the 3. Instead will drive into the lane, and she'll be tied up. Ottawa retains possession on the alternate possession rule. Pickett's going to come back in for Ottawa. Lane will check out. Oh, and thrown away by Evans. Steal by Beth. Wide open down the lane. Lays it up and in. Well, Evans was throwing to somebody that wasn't there that time. And the turnover is it back to Fort Scott on the layup. Now here's a pass to Spiegel. Nearly stolen. Spiegel will drive. Dish inside. That pass will be stolen. Here's a loose ball. Finally controlled by Jones. 8 seconds to play in the period. Underneath is Norman. Norman tries to kick it back outside. Beth will shoot it for 3. Miss it. Rebound. Fought 4, and that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1 here, the score is tied. Ottawa 11, Fort Scott 11. And we're back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
It doesn't matter if you're in the game or just working around the house. Injuries can happen, but not all of them require a trip to the ER. Ransom Memorial Health's Express Care Clinic can help. They're now open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Ransom Memorial Health, providing you with remarkable care. Visit ransom.org.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
All tied up at 11. Fort Scott has possession to start the second period. Score at the end of 1 quarter. Boys 3A action. Wellsville leads Jefferson West 16-13. Underway here in the second period. It's Ella Beth with the basketball. Goes left wing to Jones. Jones, one bounce now to Lane outside the arc. Right wing to Beth. Beth looking for a cutter, finds Stumple. Stumple inside, had a block by Titus. Loose ball, tie up, Ottawa's basketball. In the first period, Maranatha leads Central Heights 4-2. Here's Evans. Let's get past to Ficken across the timeline. Overthrown by Ficken, though, and a steal. That's an unforced error right there. Turnover number 6 on Ottawa High. Here's Beth. Left wing to Stumple. Stumple had a cutter, didn't get it to her, though. Here's Norman. Right wing to Beth. Beth in the corner to Allen. Allen, one bounce, looks for help now. She'll bounce to the Stumple, top of the key. Left side, Jones. Jones gives to Allen, driving the lane. Foul on Ottawa. And I think it'll be number 2 on Lauren Curtis. That's the second foul on Lauren Curtis. Foul on the floor, so no free throws. Lane's going to come in for the Cyclone girls.
Second for the Cyclones, number 15 for the game.
And it comes to Stumple. She'll put up the jumper and miss too hard. Rebound controlled by Evans. Nice rebound by Kirsten. Kirsten brings it up court with the left-hand dribble. Bounces to Lane along the left sideline. Now back outside to Spiegel, and Ottawa will set its offense. Tied up at 11, 6:48 to play in the half. Lane looking. Near left corner, it's Titus. Titus back to Spiegel. In the corner, Lane drives baseline. Gets it back out to Spiegel. Spiegel through traffic, lost the basketball. Loose ball, controlled by Titus for a moment, but then a tie-up. And possession will go to the Tigers.
Ball position for the Tigers.
And it comes to Beth. Beth gets a pick from Norman. Brings it up court. Goes left side to Allen. Allen drives, shoots, and misses. But a foul whistled on Ottawa High. Personal fouls on Riley Titus. That's her first. And Allen, who hit a couple of free throws in the first period, back to the line. Allen hits the first free throw. Fort Scott takes the lead, 12-11. Pryor back in, replacing Jones for Fort Scott. Second free throw for Allen. That's missing off the side iron, but Stumple runs down the rebound, kicks it outside to Beth. Beth over to Allen, who shoots for three, rims it off, and Spiegel will run down the board in the corner for Ottawa. Spiegel across the timeline to Evans. Evans shooting it for three. Back too hard, and a foul on Ottawa on the rebound. It's going to be a push called against Titus, and that's number 2 on Riley Titus. Katie White will check in for Ottawa.
Second for the Cyclones, number 3.
So 2 Ottawa starters with 2 personal fouls. Here's Beth driving. She'll take it all the way in, throw it up off the glass and in. Fort Scott leads 14-11. Here's Evans. Pass is tipped. Kirsten got it back. Now finds a cutter, Ficken to the lane, and Ficken will score. A little bit fortunate there. Evans was triple teamed, but managed to find Ficken. And Sophia now with 8. And here's a near steal by White, but now a whistle and a foul be called on Katie. And on Katie White, her first personal. It is the 6th Ottawa team foul. Lions back in for Fort Scott. 5:26 to play. Here's Jones also in for the Tigers. Allen will get a breather. Pryor gets it into a cutting Stumple, shoots and hits. Evans dribbling through a double team, lost control of it, but went right to Ficken. Now Lane, left side, left corner to Evans. Evans. Now it goes to Spiegel. Spiegel back to Evans. Skip pass to White. Katie drives, gives it back outside to Ficken, who had to run it down before it went back court. Now it goes to Lane, left corner, Evans. Evans to Spiegel. Spiegel driving, forcing the shot up, and a foul. Fort Scott foul is on Madison Jones. A couple of free throws here for the sophomore Summer Spiegel. First one on the way is good. 3 points for Summer tonight. 16-14, Tigers by a deuce. Second free throw on the way and in. And now timeout call for by the Tigers. Timeout comes with 4:47 to play, first half. The score is Fort Scott 16, Ottawa 15. We'll return in 1 minute. This is Ottawa High Basketball on KOFO.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
What it means to be, you brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
16-15 Fort Scott with 4:47 to go in the half. Tigers will inbound in backcourt. This time Ottawa will not press. And it comes to Jones, gives it up to Beth. Left side it goes to Sheehy. Ticket lines, I'm sorry. Now to Stumple outside the arc, top of the key. To Beth, right wing. Beth looks, finds a cutter. That's Lyons into the lane. Foul on Ficken. And Sophia Ficken now with 2 personal fouls. Addie Lyons shooting free throws here. Lyons hits the first. Camille Hadel-Raby will come in for Ottawa, replacing Ficken. Second free throw misses. Rebound Stumple. Can't get the shot to fall. And Evans has it for Ottawa. Here's Evans pushing it the length of the floor. Jumper in the lane is good. First points for Kirsten Evans. We're tied up at 17. Here's Beth with it. Beth risking a 5-second call. Finally got a pick. She'll drive. She'll lay it up and roll it out. Rebound to White for Ottawa. Here comes Evans into front court. She'll bounce it over to Spiegel. Now along the left sideline lane. Juliette will bring it back out top. Goes to Spiegel right wing. Evans on the right side near the Fort Scott bench. Looks for help. Skip pass to Spiegel. Spiegel left side. Bounce it over to Evans. Back to Spiegel. Spiegel to Lane. Now right side Evans. Thought about a three. Instead, we'll pull it back. Bounce it to White on the high post. To Hadel-Raby. Camille looks. Still needing some help. Now bounces along the baseline. She's double teamed. Somehow got it over to Evans. And Evans' shot misses short. Rebound taken by Pryor. Up court come the Tigers. It's Beth along the three-point arc. Brings it back out. Over goes to Pryor near the corner. 2 minutes. Check that. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Tied up at 17. Beth now guarded by Spiegel. Right wing to Pryor. High post Stumple. Stumple gets it back to Beth. Beth stops. Pops a three. That one's too hard. And Spiegel runs it down for Ottawa High. Summer Spiegel will bring it up court. Right side, it goes to Lane. Free throw line to Hadel-Raby. Back it goes to Lane. Juliette threw it over the head of Evans. Can she save it before it goes out of bounds? Cannot. Turnover on Ottawa. They're 8. Allen will come back in for the Tigers. At the end of one quarter, Maranatha girls leading Central Heights 10-6. Left wing, the pass goes to Pryor. Out top, Sheehy. Check the Lions, I'm sorry. Getting my 12 and my 21 mixed up here. Here's Beth driving. Throws up the runner, no good, but Ottawa commits a foul. This one on Spiegel, and that one really was not a good foul, as Beth was in the lane trying a floater. She's going to shoot 2 free throws here, though. And her first one is around the rim and out. Second free throw for Beth is also no good, but Stumple again with the offensive rebound, but then she threw it right into the hands of Hadel Raby. Up court comes Evans. Person, I believe, has played the entire game to this point. Lane on the left wing. Out between the circles, Spiegel. Right side, Evans. Thurston looks. This is the Lane, left wing to Spiegel. Looking for some sort of an opening. Evans with the basketball top of the key to Lane on the right wing. Back it goes to Spiegel. Evans, left side. Out of Lane. Into Hadel Raby. Back it goes to Lane. She's got the open jumper, puts it up, and scores. It's a 2 for Juliet Lane, and Ottawa takes the lead 19-17. Beth on the dribble. Left side it goes to Allen. Now to Stumple. Stumple a couple bounces. Now out to Lyons. Around it goes to Beth. Beth, top of the circle, Allen. The Stumple left wing outside the arc. Looking for cutters. Back into Beth's hands. Under a minute to go in the half. Ottawa by 2. Ella Beth on the dribble. High post pass to Stumple. Stumple swings it around now to Lyons. Lyons into Pryor's hands. Pryor can be tied up. Jump ball and possession to Ottawa. Good job by Summer Spiegel to force the turnover. So now let's see if Ottawa decides to work for the final shot here. 33 seconds to play. Evans goes right side to Spiegel. Back out top to Lane. Left wing to Evans. Back to Spiegel with 22 on the clock. Near sideline, Lane. Lane, free throw line to White. She'll put up the jumper. Missed it badly. Rebound taken by Pryor. That was not a good decision there by Katie White. Here's Pryor. Far sideline. Now to Beth. Beth, 5 seconds. Long three. This is well short. And it goes out of bounds with 0.8 seconds to go in the half. So Ottawa will inbound, and that's about all they'll do here. And the Cyclones will go into the locker room on top here at halftime. Ottawa 19, Fort Scott 17. We're back in 2 minutes rather. This is Ottawa High basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I recently joined my father in business, and I am looking forward to working with families in Miami and Franklin County. Lewisburg will be my home base, and I am eager to make friends and meet the neighbors.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Many people are finding themselves spending more and more time sitting behind a computer or standing for long hours during the day. Each time we lean forward 60 degrees, the stress placed on our neck is increased dramatically. Bad posture can lead to numbness, pain, tense nerves, and even affect your breathing. Stress on your neck can also lead to tense upper back and shoulder muscles, resulting in frequent headaches due to this poor posture. This is Dr. Sherry Jung at Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Give us a call today for a no-charge consultation at 785-242-4100.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO Sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
The back and forth first half here at Fort Scott, and the Cyclones up by 2, 19-17, despite being in some personal foul trouble. Ottawa High has managed to keep Fort Scott at bay and made shots when they really needed it, and they did a pretty good job at the free throw line as well when they got a chance to go there. And up by 2, 19-17. The score here at the half. Tomorrow night, it's Ottawa boys basketball. Cyclones at home for the first round of the Sub-State, taking on Chanute. It's a 7 o'clock tip-off, around 6:50 for pregame, and all the action here on 1220 and 103.7 FM. And the halftime score is Ottawa 19 and Fort Scott 17. We'll be back in 2 minutes. And you're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on KOFO.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
The calendar says what you've known for some time now. It's winter. At CarStar, we'll be sure your car and your coverage are ready for what winter weather can bring. Stop in today at 402 North Main or call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
The Brandon Iron has the best dinner options in these parts. Thursday night special is prime rib, which a lot of folks say is the best they've ever had. And don't forget to try our handmade desserts. We're a quick drive, just 6 short miles south of Ottawa, Highway 59 to Princeton.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
Back here at Fort Scott High School, with the Cyclones lead the Tigers at halftime 19-17. Let's take a look at the scoring in the first half of play. For Fort Scott, 6 points for Ella Beth. Sierra Stumple has 4, 3 points for Brooklyn Sheehy and Elena Allen, and 1 for Addie Lyons. Ottawa's led by Sophia Pickett, who has 9 in the half, 4 for Summer Spiegel, Juliet Lane, Riley Titus, and Kirsten Evans each have 2. Ottawa 8 first half turnovers. Fort Scott with 5 mishaps in the first half of play. Cyclones were 4 of 6 for the free throw line. Fort Scott got there more often, but made just 1 more free throw. They're 5 of 10. You mentioned the foul trouble. Ottawa has 3 players with 2, Lauren Curtis, Sophia Ficken, and Riley Titus. And for Fort Scott, Brooklyn Sheehy has a couple fouls in the first half. In the halftime score, Ottawa 19, Fort Scott 17. And we'll pause for 2 minutes. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on KOFO.
Dad, throw me the ball. No, throw it to me.
Okay, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Dad, Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Super Stan.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games indoors? Not a good idea. But Super Stan's cleaning service can save the day. With hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
I came here to run cross country and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Teams out of the locker room for a shoot around before the start of the second half. We have a few scores to pass along to you. In girls play, Class 2A, Maranatha Academy leads Central Heights 17-11 at the half. Last score we had on Tonganoxie and Coffeyville was also at the half, and the Chieftains were leading Coffeyville 18-11. Try to get you an updated score on that. At halftime in boys 3A, it's Wellsville 38, Jefferson West 26. West Franklin is at Perry Lecompton tonight. Santa Fe Trail hosting Bishop Ward, and Osage City at home to Douglas. And in Class 2A girls, another game that we have no score on at this point, Linden and Jayhawk Lynn. Last night in 3A girls action, Osage City nipped Neodesha 48-45 in overtime. Jefferson West bombed West Franklin 69-13, and Wellsville beat Santa Fe Trail 47-21. On the boys' side, in Class 4A, in a play-in game, Paola beat Baldwin 51-32. They'll get Piper tomorrow night at Piper. Central Heights outlasted Jayhawk Lynn 48-44 and will now play Seabury Academy in the semifinals of that 3A substate. Check that 2A substate. And Linden upset the number 1 seed Pleasanton. Not just upset them, beat them badly, 43-23. And now the Tigers will face the Maranatha Eagles in the semifinals of the Pleasanton substate. Again, basketball tomorrow night from the Cyclone Gymnasium. Ottawa taking on Blue Comets, in boys play. Tip-off scheduled for 7 o'clock. And the Superstand Spinning Service pregame show at 6:50 right here on KOFO. Again, leading scorers at the half. Sophia Ficken with 9 for Ottawa. Ella Beth with 6 for Fort Scott. Here is a halftime score from the girls 2A. Linden leads Jayhawk Lynn 24-18. And Tonganoxie has beaten Coffeyville tonight 38-32. That will earn them a trip to Piper on Thursday evening in the semifinals of that substate. Starting 5 for both teams out there. Fort Scott has possession. And underway in the third quarter. Beth will bring it right. Picking is on her once again. Ottawa stays in the man-to-man. Here's an entry pass to Stumple. Stumple has nothing, gets it back out to Beth, now to Allen, who shoots the three, misses everything, and out of bounds to the Cyclones. Tigers will pick up the pressure in backcourt. Evans bounced it, and his pass is knocked away and out of bounds by Stumple. And it comes to Spiegel. Still a 2-3 zone for Fort Scott. Spiegel will take it right, and a bad pass is going to be stolen by Beth. She'll drive the lane, shoot, and miss. Rebound to Allen. She'll be fouled hard by Evans. First foul on Kirsten Evans. Spiegel telegraphed that pass. Beth couldn't get the layup to fall, but then Allen with the rebound. A hard foul by Evans. First of two for Allen is good. She has 4 points, all from the free throw line. Allen's second free throw, around the rim and out. Rebound to Curtis. Curtis will push it up court herself. Now waits for teammates. Gives it off to Evans. Evans' long jumper is no good. Rebound Stumple. Stumple swings it ahead to Beth. Fort Scott has numbers. There's a driving Allen. She'll shoot and roll it in. And timeout call for by Dwayne Caldwell quickly. It comes with 7:02 to play, third period. The score is Fort Scott 20, Ottawa 19. Back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2. Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
And it comes to Evans. Fort Scott's going to overplay the passing lanes, it looks like, here in the second half. Evans spins away from the double team. Now drives to the free throw line. Gives it off to Titus, who might have walked. Now goes left side to Evans, out top to Spiegel, round to Ficken on the right wing, into the free throw lane to Curtis. She missed the shot, but she was fouled. And that's going to be the third foul on Brooklyn Sheehy, I believe. It is the third foul on Sheehy. Curtis with 2 free throws. The first one's on the way and missing. Lions back in for the Tigers. Fort Scott leads by 1 here, early third period. Second one for Curtis up, and that one's good. For Lauren Curtis, her first point of the night. 20-20 tie. Beth for the Tigers. Doubled, gets it off now to Allen. Over along the baseline to Stumple, back to Allen. Left wide open for a 3. Missed this one well short. And a Spiegel with the rebound. Spiegel picked up by Lyons out top. Gives it off to Evans. Evans looking. Swings it left side to Curtis. Lauren looking inside. Nothing's there. Now she'll drive baseline. She'll be cut off by Stumple. Finds a cutter. That's Spiegel. Spiegel takes it to the bucket and scores. 6 tonight for Summer Spiegel. 22-20. Cyclones back on top by 2. Beth for the Tigers versus her dribble. Goes left side to Allen. Allen back to Beth. Beth over to Allen. Far sideline. Goes cross court to Beth. Beth, right wing on the high post now to Stumple. Stumple stops. She'll put up the jumper from 15. And Curtis fouled her, and that's a ill-advised foul right there by Lauren Curtis. She had no chance to block the shot and commits her third personal foul. Sierra Stumpf will be at the line for 2 shots. Wow, you just let that post player take that. If she can make it, more power to her. Stumpf free throw is good. Juliet Lane replaces Lauren Curtis. Stumpf's second free throw is good, and we're tied once again, 22-22. Evans trying to avoid the trap. Ottawa gets it across the timeline. There's Lane. Lane picked up her dribble, goes in the left corner to Thicken. Thicken inside to Evans. Turnaround jumper off the glass is good. 4 tonight for Kirsten Evans. Cyclones up by 2. 5:02 to play in the third period. Beth for the Tigers. Being given lots of room by Thicken. Here's a skip pass to Lyons. Lyons out to Allen, back into the hands of Beth. Free throw line, Stumpf. Bounce it right side to Pryor, back to Beth. Skip pass to Lyons. Skip pass over to Pryor. Pryor will shoot it for 3, around the rim and out, and it's out of bounds off Ottawa. Fort Scott will inbound along the baseline. And it comes to Allen, shooting a 2 this time, missing that one well short, but Stumpf follows and puts it in. And Ottawa's got to block out Sierra Stumpf. She's gotten about 6 or 7 offensive rebounds in this ball game. Here's a pass stolen away by Pryor. Pryor across the timeline. Near sideline to Beth, who will bring it back out between the circles. Over it goes to Allen. Right back to Beth. Out of Stumpf. Stumpf looking. Top of the key, Allen. Left wing it goes to Beth. Beth. Over to Pryor. Right side to Allen. Allen looking. She'll give it off to Beth. 3:42 to play in the third period. Tied up at 24. Beth. Thought about driving, instead backs it out. Now finds Stumpf underneath, and Stumpf puts it in again. The height of Sierra Stumpf has caused Ottawa problems, and the Cyclones down a deuce now. Here's Ficken with the basketball. Off it goes now to Lane. Left wing to Evans. Out near midcourt it goes to Spiegel. Right wing Lane. Lane to Evans once again. Left side, Spiegel. Out top, Titus. Titus, back it goes to Lane. Left wing, Ficken. She'll pop a 3. Missed it. Too hard. Rebound taken by Pryor for Fort Scott. Up court comes Beth. Beth stops at the 3-point line, goes cross court to Allen. Allen driving in, had it blocked by Lane, but then a late foul call, Miller called a jump ball with possession to the Cyclones. Norman and Jones come in for Coach Deshaun Steps. Cyclones down 2 with 2:45 to play in the third. Evans gives it off to Titus. Now across the timeline to Lane to Spiegel. Spiegel swings it outside to Titus. Left wing it goes to Lane. Let's get pass over to Evans. Evans to Spiegel. Spiegel to Titus out top. She'll drive in, give it off to Lane on the left wing. Out top once again, Evans. Kirsten to Titus. 3 ball on the way, misses well short and out of bounds to the Tigers. Boy, neither team shooting the ball well from the 3-point line. Beth slowly into front court as we're nearing the 2-minute mark of the third. Right side, Norman. Finds the cutter, Lyons. Lyons layup is good. Well, that was a different defense that time by the Cyclones. They didn't get on Lyons at all. Here's Evans across the timeline. She'll need help. She'll be fouled. They'll call a foul on Fort Scott. On Madison Jones, her second personal, the second team foul. And it comes to Evans. The Titus left wing, another three by Riley, misses well off the mark again, and it's out of bounds. Those are not the shots Ottawa wants at this juncture. Work the ball, try to get a good shot, and Dwayne Caldwell, I think, probably agrees with me. He calls timeout. 1:39 to play in the third. Fort Scott on top, 28-24, and we're back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High Basketball on KOFO.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Cyclones trying to regroup. Fort Scott on a 6-0 run right now. They have the basketball. Ella Beth, the sophomore, with it. She'll go right side to Norman. Norman out top to Pryor, left wing Beth. Beth to Norman, top of the key. Right side bounce to Jones. Jones off to Pryor, now back to Beth. Beth looking over for the play call. Beth gets a pick. She stops. Gives it up right side to Pryor. Back it goes now to Beth. Inside a minute to go in the third period. Pryor near the Fort Scott bench to Norman. Norman bounces right side to Beth. Give her room, but she doesn't take the three. Over goes to Pryor and back to Beth with 43 on the clock. Beth brings it back outside near midcourt. Titus is on her right now to Norman. Norman nearly had it stolen on the pass. Another Neal steal. Now a driving shot misses. Rebound to Spiegel in the lane. Here's Spiegel. Gives it off to Titus, top of the circle. Driving in, he'll be fouled. Madison Jones will pick up the foul. Not on the shot, so Ottawa will inbound with 16 seconds to play in the period. Allen comes back in for the Tigers. Ottawa could sure use a bucket right here. And it comes to Ficken. Sophia didn't take the three. Skip pass over to Spiegel's off her hands, and it goes out of bounds. So now Fort Scott has a chance for the final shot of the period. And the Tigers will send Stumple back into the lineup. She's been probably the difference in this ball game on the offensive glass. She also leads all scorers with 10 points. Cyclones pick up some full court pressure and a near steal on the inbounds. And we'll have finally the ball going to Stumple. 7 seconds, 6. Here's Beth on the run. She'll take it in, throw up the jumper around him and out. Rebound Titus, and that'll be the end of the third. We played 3 in the score. Fort Scott 28, Ottawa 24. Back in 1 minute. This is Ottawa High Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply. Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
Fort Scott scores the last 6 points to lead 28-24 heading to the 4th period. It'll be Tiger basketball. And don't expect them to be in too big a hurry to get anything done here. They're going to look for a good shot. They'll take as much time off the clock as they need to. They're very patient. And we're underway here in the 4th. Ella Beth with the basketball. She's run the point tonight for the Tigers. She looks for Stumple underneath. Stumple was fouled, no whistle. And now we're going to have a ball out of bounds and last touch by the Tigers. So a turnover on Fort Scott, only their 6th. And the Cyclones get the basketball back. It comes into Spiegel. Spiegel gives to Titus. Across the timeline to Ficken. Ficken will dribble to the left elbow. Backs it out now. Looks for help. Evans in the lane. Thurston's jumper misses. Rebound, though, to Titus, but it fell off the hands of Evans and taken by the Tigers. Beth, right side to Sheehy, who's back in the ball game with 3 fouls. Stumple, left wing to Allen. Now to Beth, far sideline. Beth into Pryor's hands. Pryor to Allen, left wing. Pryor, couple dribbles. Back it goes to Beth. Beth, skip pass to Stumple. Allen, back to Beth. Under 7 minutes to go. 4-point Fort Scott lead. Sheehy to Pryor. Pryor, right side to Stumple once again. Now here's Lena Allen out top. To Beth, right side. Beth looks, skip past to Stumple. Stumple back to Beth, top of the circle, pumps for 3, rims it in. Shooters roll that time for Ella Beth, and it's the biggest lead of the night, 31-24 for Fort Scott. Far sideline Spiegel. Let's see how the Cyclones react. Ficken got away with a walk right there. Spiegel, right wing to Titus. Right corner, it goes to Evans. Evans double teamed along the baseline. She needs help. Ball's tipped, but taken by Ficken, and timeout Ottawa. 6 minutes to go. Ottawa down 31-24, and we'll return after this 60-second timeout. This is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
And back to action, Ottawa with the basketball. Still a 2-3 zone for Fort Scott. Lane to Ficken. Free throw line to Titus. Back to Ficken. Setting up for 3 and hits. Big bucket there by Sophia Ficken. That's the lead back down to 4 and stop the 9-0 run. Beth. It's a pick from Lyons. Titus now on Beth. Beth looking. Left side it goes to Pryor. Now to Lyons. And a near steal by Curtis, who knocks it out of bounds. That's what Ottawa needs to do. They need to start overplaying the passing lanes. Prior to inbound in front of the Fort Scott bench. She'll bounce it into Beth. Beth looks over to Coach Steps. Top of the circle. She'll drive, and she called for traveling. She was trying to draw the contact. Instead, took an extra step and got called for a travel. All into Spiegel. Now to Ficken. Back to Spiegel, who has the ball knocked away and stolen. Here's Beth pushing it ahead. Over to Allen. Allen shoots and scores. Put on the line, so it's a two-pointer. Elena Allen had been shooting in poor luck the whole night. She finally got that one to fall. Here's a pass ahead to Lane. Over it goes to Titus. Titus driving, shooting, missing, but a foul. Tiger foul will be whistled on Addie Lyons. Riley Titus with a couple of free throws. At the 4:42 mark, Ottawa down by 6. First free throw is good. 3 tonight for Titus. They have not found a good way to get her open much. She decided to take it to the bucket that time. And here's the second free throw, and it's missing. Rebound to Allen for Fort Scott. Beth. Right wing, it goes to Stumple. Back to Beth. 4.5 to go. Tiger lead is 5. Right wing Stumple. Out top to Pryor. Bounces right side, or left side rather, for Allen. Now to Lyons. Lyons to Beth off her hands, but she got it back. Now she'll drive the baseline, and a foul on Ottawa. Holding foul, and I think against Ficken. We'll check. It is. It's on Sophia Ficken, her third. Team foul number 3 on Ottawa. Pryor looks, and a 5-second violation. Well, Pryor was looking for something inside, had Beth open, just didn't get it to her. And the turnover gives it back to the Cyclones with 4:10 to go. Ficken over to Titus. Riley across the 10-second line. Now Ficken with the basketball. To Curtis, right wing. Into the lane it goes to Titus. Back out to Lane. Lane, left wing. Ficken again for 3. Missed it this time. Rebound run down by Allen. There's a pass to Stumple and ahead to Beth. 3:42 to go. 5-point lead for Fort Scott. Beth out top. Right side to Pryor. Pryor, one bounce now to Stumple. Round it goes to Lyons on the left wing. Into the hands of Allen. Allen bounces for Beth. Beth looking inside. She'll bring it back out top. 3:19 to go. Otto's going to have to start coming out with a little bit more pressure here. Far sideline to Pryor. Pryor picked up her dribble. Nearly stolen by Curtis. Here's Stumple losing control and a foul on Ottawa. Reach-in foul on the Cyclones. Actually a pushing foul. And the whistle goes against Spiegel, her second. Team foul number 4. 3:06 to go. 33-28 Fort Scott. And timeout call by the Tigers. 3:06 to play. Fort Scott up 33-28. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
3:06 to go, 5-point lead for Fort Scott. Some score updates for you. 2-8 girls at the end of three quarters. Linden 38, Jayhawk Lynn 25, Maranatha Academy 28, Central Heights 17. And also in boys play, Class 3A at the end of three, Wellsville leads Jefferson West 49-35. And it comes to Allen. Allen will take it left, give it up to Beth. Watch Fort Scott try to run clock here. Here's Beth on the dribble. She'll bring it back out. Beth behind it, or crossover dribble. Here's an alley-oop pass to Stumple. Stumple shoots and misses. Rebound to Lions. Back out it goes to Beth. And again, Cyclones can't get the defensive rebound. Here's Beth behind the back dribble this time. Right side it goes to Allen. Right corner to Stumple. Stumple with 2:26 to play. Pryor with it. Pryor bounces it to Allen. Ottawa's got to start coming out and pressuring. Allen picks up her dribble. Needs some help. Got it to Beth. 2:14 to go. Now the Cyclones have got to start thinking about fouling. Here's Beth driving, shooting, and missing. And a foul on Lauren Curtis, her fourth. Once again, the Cyclones electing to foul in that situation as opposed to just letting Beth try to put up the running one-hander. Ella Beth can put her team back on top by 7 if she hits a couple of free throws here. She missed 2 back in the second period. First free throw rims out. Second free throw is good. Out a bad pass, nearly stolen, but Evans got it back. Now they'll have to hurry across the 10-second line. They do manage to break the plane. Over in the corner, it's Spiegel. Summer to the baseline, cut off, needs help. Bounce it to Evans. Evans had trouble with it. Now she'll knife through a double team. Off it goes to Curtis, popping the jumper, missing off the backboard. And rebound to the Tigers with only a minute 40 to go. And now a bad pass by Beth is going to go out of bounds. Pryor was not looking for it, and that's the 9th turnover on Fort Scott. Here's Lane with it. Off to Evans, now to Titus. She's got an open three, rattles it out. Rebound, Evans inside, back up with the left hand, short, and Stumple has it for Fort Scott. Minute 16 to go. And a near steal by Titus, and they'll call a blocking foul on Riley. It's a 16 foul. Third foul on Titus. Timeout call for by the Tigers. Minute 12 to go in the ball game. They lead 34-28, and we're back in a minute. This is Ottawa High Basketball on KOFO.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
The number one overall health problem that we have and that we're dealing with right now would be being overweight or being obese. How do we talk about this? I think our role is to encourage our patients to become more active, encourage them to park a little further away out in the parking lot, to try and take 1,000 extra steps a day, to try and watch what they eat.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
Fort Scott to inbound. They'll throw a baseball pass down for Beth, who will run it down near the sideline. Now brings it back out. Ottawa's going to have to foul. They have no choice. Beth on the dribble. Spiegel's on her, but some are making no move to go for a steal here. Beth still on the dribble, risking the 5-second call. Managed to get away from Spiegel long enough for the count to stop, but she's still dribbling, and it's only 48 seconds to play. Now lost control, got it back near midcourt. Ottawa not fouling, and Beth is just dribbling around. You've got to foul here. Spiegel's got to go for a steal. Now here's a pass to Stumpfel. Stumpfel looks, passes tip, and a foul called on Curtis. She tipped the ball, but then ran into the Tiger player, commits the foul, and that'll be Lauren's 5th personal. The 7th team foul, so Stumpfel will shoot a 1-and-1 here. Evans comes back in for Ottawa. Just 26 seconds to go. And now Dwayne Caldwell asks for time. Ottawa down 34-28. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
Tired of sucking on cough drops all day for your sore throat, but not finding the right relief? That's because cough drops don't numb pain. Yeah, the truth hurts, but you're not a sucker. Try Cepacol. It's different. Just one Cepacol Instamax lozenge has 2 max-strength pain relievers and cools in seconds. It's the numbing relief you need to knock out sore throat fast. Find it at Walmart or your nearest retailer when sore throat strikes, and this time, strike back. Cepacol. Feel the difference.
Sierra Stumpfel will be at the line shooting 1-and-1. She could make this a 3-possession game with 26 seconds to go. Ottawa had every opportunity to foul with over a minute left to play, did not do it, and now they've run themselves short on time. And as Stumpfel hits free throws here, it's going to be nearly impossible for the Cyclones to come back. Senior misses the free throw, but the rebound taken by Lyons. Jump ball, possession goes to Ottawa. But again, the ability of Fort Scott to hit the offensive glass has been a big key here tonight. Tigers will press in backcourt. They only have 4 team fouls. They can afford to foul. And it comes to Evans. Evans quickly ahead to Ficken. Sophia stops, puts up a wild 3, no good. Spiegel saved it, but she saved it to the corner, and it went on out of bounds. It'll stop the clock with 14 seconds to go. Stumpfel throws a baseball pass off the hands of Beth, but she gets it back. Beth gets it off to Stumpfel. 9 seconds to play. No sense in fouling now. It means nothing. We'll have a reach-in foul finally with 4.2. Ottawa foul on Riley Titus. It'll be another 1-and-1 for Stumpfel. Fort Scott's going to move on. Ottawa's going to finish its season here this evening. Tigers will send players off the bench. Annie Williams, Kinsey Hardesty, Maya Stewart come in. Ottawa sends in Katie White and Camille Hayter-Ravy. 2 of the seniors, Julian Lane was already out there. So the Ottawa seniors will finish the season on the court here. Stumpfel hits the free throw. He has 11. Now Brittany Hornbuckle in for Ottawa. And Spiegel comes out. Precious Hamilton in, and Evans will go to the bench. Lyons will come in, but she'll come in for the shooter. Stumpfel, who is playing her final game on this floor. Free throw attempt, rims off, rebound to White. And that's going to do it. Fort Scott beats Ottawa here this evening in this play-in game 35-28. And we'll be back in a couple minutes. This is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
A winter weather advisory is an invitation to own the roads in the Dodge Charger, America's only four-door muscle car with all-wheel drive. To take the winter by storm in a Dodge Durango, the most powerful SUV with all-wheel drive in its class. And to burn some rubber and melt the snow in the Dodge Challenger, the first all-wheel drive muscle coupe. Don't miss the Dodge President's Day event. Based on 2019 Ward's midsize sport utility vehicle segment. Based on Ward's middle specialty vehicle segment. Excludes other FCA US LLC vehicles. Dodge is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
Wes worked hard to make his dream of playing in the NHL come true. Every day, he'd be out playing street hockey, constantly. Townspeople would drive by and shout, "Get out of the street!" But Wes never gave up. Well, until one day when someone yelled, "Get in the car, you're gonna make us all late to work!" Because Wes was a 43-year-old accountant and he commuted with that guy downtown. So Wes never played in the NHL. But he did hear how Geico, proud partner of the NHL, could save him money on car insurance. So he switched and saved and made his other dream come true.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie.
Alexa, play Meant to Be on Amazon Music.
Download the Amazon Music app today.
Cars that sound like this. Trust Pennzoil Synthetics to protect their engines in extreme conditions. Top racing teams know that Pennzoil Synthetics give them the performance to help them succeed. And your car's engine deserves the same. Because your daily commute is no less important. Get complete protection for top engine performance, just like the pros. Go to pennzoil.com/oil change offer to save. Terms apply.
Well, the Lady Cyclones season comes to an end here this evening as they fall to Fort Scott on the road 35-28. Tight ball game through most of the contest. It was tied at 11 at the end of one quarter. Ottawa had a 2-point lead at the half, 19-17, but a 9-0 run to span the end of the third quarter into the fourth gave the Tigers a 31-24 lead, and they never looked back. The Cyclones couldn't get the fouls when they needed. They couldn't get shots to fall in the fourth quarter either. And Ottawa finishes the season 3-18. Looking at the scoring for Fort Scott, 11 points for Sierra Stumple, 10 for Ella Beth, 8 points for Elena Allen, 3 apiece for Brooklyn Sheehy and Addie Lyons. For Ottawa, Sophia Ficken led with 12. Summer Spiegel had 6. 4 for Kirsten Evans. Riley Titus 3. 2 for Juliet Lane and 1 for Lauren Curtis. Final games for the seniors, Katie White, Juliet Lane, and Camille Hadel-Raby. And again, the Cyclone girls finish at 3-18. And Fort Scott will move on to play Bishop Miege on Thursday night in Kansas City. In your final, Fort Scott 35, Ottawa 28. This is Gary Bateman saying so long from Fort Scott High School.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, and by Ottawa University, Super Stands Cleaning Service, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank. This Cyclone basketball broadcast on KOFO is also being brought to you by Dingle & Son Mortuary, Costantino's Price Chopper, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Our Best Bank, also by C.S. Cunningham Construction, the Ottawa Herald, Hebner Appraisal Service, Ottawa High School, and Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Bones Transportation, the City of Ottawa, Brandon Iron, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, Ottawa Family Physicians, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. For more information about our Ottawa Cyclone basketball broadcast, visit the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com and listen